am the whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Medbury Street is in the middle of the city, yet it's very quiet there. And perhaps the quiet is due to the nature of the neighborhood, with its row of small, unimposing shops. Among them is the bookstore belonging to Henry Pettigrew. Henry is a quiet man, with a few old friends, such as Police Lieutenant Thorpe. And Henry is a man with a hobby.
Kozlik establishes here why habitual killers frequently operate in a fixed pattern, so that they will have a connection of a sort with reality.
You know, Henry, in my job, I have to spend most of my time catching criminals instead of theorizing about them. Now, look, what's in your mind? What are you building up to?
All right. All right, I'll tell you. I was afraid you'd laugh at me.
Now, have I ever, Henry?
Look, these newspaper clippings. See what they are?
Why, yes. We've got all the stories on deaths in the city for weeks.
1 month, to be exact. I'm not interested in all these clippings.
What do you mean by that?
Just these 6. I find them most unusual. Very unusual. An unsolved murder, 2 accidental deaths, a suicide, a disappearance, a hit and run.
What's so very unusual about these?
A map of the city, Lieutenant. As you know, all the streets in this area are in alphabetical order.
Yes, go on. What's that got to do with these clippings?
Well, notice when these deaths took place. The first took place on Ashton Street. The next death took place on Carl Street. The next on Elm. Then Gordon, Iris, Kirby. Don't you see? 6 deaths, 1 on every other street.
And all in alphabetical order, A, C, E, G, and so on, huh?
So what I've been thinking is, and I must admit, very seriously, is that perhaps this is an established pattern.
Pattern? Well, you don't mean a pattern for death, Henry.
Exactly, Lieutenant. If I'm correct, if this is a pattern in progress, then the very next street in order is M.
M. M. Medbury. So that's it. So that's it, your own street. I can see why you're concerned.
I knew you'd laugh at me.
I'm sorry, Henry, but there are a lot of crimes in the city. In every city. Why, those are only a few of them. You know, with the sort of patience you've shown, you could apply a kind of a pattern or a mathematical design to almost any group of them.
I know that. I can only repeat what Kozlik said.
I know what Kozlik says. Are you suggesting this is all the work of one man?
Why not? It wouldn't be the first time that a killer has worked according to a pattern.
But, Henry, a lot of those stories you're talking about were accidents and suicides.
I wonder, Lieutenant.
Now you're beginning to worry me.
I'm just trying to help.
Sure, and thanks. Well, I've got to be going. I'll see you soon, Henry. And don't forget, M. Medbury Street. You better watch yourself, right?
He's amused, isn't he, Henry? You expected him to be. But you're pleased, proud of the little plan you've worked out. And you know you've impressed Lieutenant Thorpe in spite of his amusement.
Pettigrew, I thought I told you to stay away from my sister.
And I told you, Arnold, that as long as Mary Ellen doesn't object to my attentions, I shall continue to see her.
I'm warning you. I'm warning you for the last time. Stay away.
I'm not afraid of you, Arnold. I've asked Mary Ellen to marry me.
Forget it. She's not marrying you.
Or anyone else, is that it?
What do you mean by that?
That is it, isn't it, Arnold? Even though your sister's over 30, you don't want her to marry anyone. Not just me, anyone.
Well, look here!
Because her husband might have something to say about the way you're handling Mary Ellen's inheritance from her uncle.
Get up! Oh, what happened? The little man fell down. Here, let me help you. Up!
Take your hands off me.
Remember what I said. Stay away from Mary Ellen. I'll be seeing you.
You know, I don't know what I'd do without this little park. It's been my friend for years.
And I don't know what I'd do without you to talk to, Henry.
How have things been? Still the same?
Worse, I'm afraid. Arnold is more unmanageable than ever.
He has no right to control your life.
It's just that he's so set against you, and he's so terribly hot-tempered that I'm afraid of what he might do to you.
I wouldn't worry about that. People like Arnold must run their course.
Run their course.
It's nothing. Forget it. Let's not talk about your brother. Not now, anyway.
Henry.
Yes?
Oh, Henry, there's something I meant to ask you. Well, one of the neighbors mentioned it, about this theory you have.
Theory?
Well, the pattern you worked out.
Oh, that. My pattern for death. The lieutenant likes to call it.
Isn't it kind of silly? I mean, the idea that the next time it will be Medbury Street.
Oh, no. It's not silly at all. I mean, things like that are very possible. Yes, Mary Ellen. It may be very possible that Medbury Street is marked for death.
The quiet of Medbury Street is interrupted now, isn't it, Henry? Not violently, but the street has begun to stir with uneasy conversations as your theory spreads. Yes, there's a definite feeling of tension in the air as your theory takes hold. Your idea that something's going to happen. It's working perfectly, isn't it? Just as you knew it would when you first thought of the pattern for murder. The perfect cover-up.
Henry. Henry, why didn't you tell me yesterday?
Tell you what?
Well, last night Arnold told me that he'd been over here and...
Well, I just didn't want to worry you, Mary Ellen.
But he said that he'd hit you. He boasted about it. I could have killed him.
Please, let's forget it.
No, Henry, not this time. I'm not going to forget about it. I'm going to have it out with him once and for all.
But listen, he'll just get more excited and...
But Arnold can't go on ruining our lives. I'll find some way to stop him.
I don't like you to talk like this. I don't want anything to happen to you, dear.
But, Henry, nothing will.
I'll tell you what. I'll meet you tonight at our usual place and we'll talk about it.
Oh, I can't go tonight. It's the club meeting over at Mrs. Lang's.
That's right, I forgot. Wednesday. How about tomorrow? All right? And meanwhile, just don't mention it. And, Don't worry about your brother.
I'll try not to, Henry. Bye.
She'll be free of him soon, won't she, Henry? And you won't have to live in constant fear of what he might do to her. You know Arnold is a man of violent temper. And in a moment of blind rage, he could easily kill her. Or you. Tonight, with Mary Ellen away at her club meeting, Arnold will be alone in the house. Yes, Henry, you're certain the time is right for your pattern of death. Yes, Henry, you know all about the theory of murder. But now you also know that whatever it takes to be a murderer, you don't have it, and never will.
Morning, Henry.
Oh, good morning, Lieutenant.
Well, Henry, I guess I came to apologize.
Apologize?
For laughing at your idea about the pattern. You heard what happened?
No.
Arnold Fenway disappeared from his home last night.
Disappeared?
Yes.
Arnold?
Mm-hmm. And under mysterious circumstances, too. Yes, Henry, I guess maybe you hit something with that crazy idea of yours.
I just don't understand it. The theory was all right in paper, but I never thought it would...
How much do the people on Medbury Street know about this?
Well, none of the details, really. No more than I told to Frank Ferris. You know, the druggist.
How much did you tell him?
Nothing more than that I'd figured something out, or thought I had. That there would be a death on Medbury Street before long.
But nobody knows how you arrived at that conclusion.
No. Why?
Well, I'm not saying this theory of yours is on the nose, Henry. But if you are right, there is a killer on the loose with a pattern on his mind. We don't want him to know that we know it.
Oh, no, of course.
Now, I want you to keep it quiet. I don't want any more talk about it than there's already been.
All right.
Well, that's all I had in my mind. I'm off to the Fenway house.
Could I come with you? Mary Ellen and I, you know, you mind?
Not at all. Come on along.
It was around 11 o'clock last night when I came home. The lights here in the library were still on. I assumed Arnold was still working. I didn't want to disturb him, so I went directly up to my room.
Miss Fenway, there's evidence of quite a struggle in this room. Are you sure you didn't hear anything at all last night?
No, not a thing.
Mm-hmm. You say you got home at 11 o'clock last night.
Yes.
What time did you leave earlier?
Oh, it was just about 10 minutes of 8. It's only a few blocks to Mrs. Lang's house. The club meets at her house every Wednesday.
You went to a club meeting then?
Yes.
Now, Miss Fenway, did your brother have any enemies that you can think of?
Why, Arnold was hot-tempered. I guess everybody knew that. But I can't think of anyone that would resent that enough to... Oh, Mr. Cosgrove.
Good morning.
Lieutenant Thorpe, I telephoned Mr. Cosgrove a little while ago. I thought he might know something. Mr. Cosgrove, Lieutenant Thorpe, Mr. Pettigrew.
Mr. Pettigrew, I hope I'm not interrupting. Naturally, I'm greatly concerned about all this. Arnold has always been a fine employee, and more than that, a friend.
Mr. Cosgrove, what did Mr. Fenway do?
Arnold's our chief accountant. I'm an executive of Abbey and Grant. I don't know whether you've heard of us, but...
Yeah, I know, a brokerage firm.
Right. If there's anything I can do to help.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Cosgrove and Miss Fenway, I'd like you to make a list of all of Arnold's associates and friends. All that you can think of. You can check your minds one against the other.
Oh, you want me to get her?
Oh, will you please?
Hello?
How are you, Henry? Good. Good. Is Mary Ellen there?
Well, she's rather busy right now. Could she call you back? No, she hasn't been ill.
Well, I just wondered. She never misses one of our Wednesday meetings. And when she didn't come...
Yes, I'll tell her you called. Goodbye. I'm going out for some air. I'll be outside if you want me.
That'll be fine, Henry.
Mary Ellen deliberately lied to the police, didn't she, Henry? Told them she'd been at Mrs. Lang's house for the Wednesday meeting. Yes, she lied. And you're afraid you know the reason why.
Arnold's cufflink.
Find something, Mr. Pettigrew?
Oh, no. I was just looking around.
Well, I told the lieutenant all I could think of, but I'm afraid it's not much help. I certainly hope this terrible thing can be cleared up. See you later.
Henry, who was that on the phone?
It was Mrs. Lang.
Oh?
Mary Ellen.
Yes?
Never mind. I'll see you later.
Finding the cufflink makes it all terribly certain in your mind, doesn't it, Henry? And even more, Mary Ellen had every reason to drive her toward her grim action. Her decision that the only way to live her own life was to take another. But as sure as you are, you must still talk to her and make certain.
Why did you tell him you were at Mrs. Lang's?
I don't know, Henry.
Well, where did you go?
Arnold and I, we had a quarrel, and then I went out. Well, I started for Mrs. Lang's, but I was just so upset I couldn't go to the meeting. I just walked, trying to think.
Well, where did you walk?
I can't remember all the places, Henry. Finally, I decided what I had to do. I came back here, and I told Arnold that I couldn't put up with his interference any longer. He hit me.
Oh, Mary Ellen.
I was so confused and angry. I don't remember what happened. Suddenly I was walking along the river in a nightmare. Suddenly I was back here at the house.
Mary Ellen.
There's no answer around front, so I thought I'd come around here. I happened to be in the neighborhood, just wondered if there'd been any word about Arnold.
No, no word at all.
I see. Well, these things take time, I suppose. I'm sure the police are doing all they can.
We were just going inside, Mr. Cosgrove. Will you join us?
Well, I think that'd be...
Don't bother Mary Ellen. You should rest. Mr. Cosgrove and I will be running along.
Of course. Mr. Pettigrew's right.
Well,
I'll stop by tomorrow.
all right.
Goodbye, Miss Finway.
As you listen to Cosgrove's small talk, you're certain there's something more important on his mind, aren't you, Henry? You're sure he overheard your conversation with Mary Ellen on the terrace about her quarrel with Arnold the night he disappeared and that he'd struck her.
But Mr. Pettigrew,
Yes?
about Arnold. The two of you never hit it off very well, did you?
Oh, I don't know.
He's told me all about it, his objections to you. Arnold didn't get along with his sister either.
What are you driving at?
Arnold Finway is a friend of mine. I'll do everything within my power to find out what's happened to him.
I understand that.
Now, if you or his sister know anything about his disappearance,
Are you insinuating that Mary Ellen had anything to do with it?
I think she knows more than she cares to tell. So do you, and if you're trying to shield her...
That's ridiculous.
Is it? I wonder if the police would think so. Goodbye, Mr. Pettigrew.
It's hours later, after a long walk along the river, when you finally return to Mary Ellen's house. You've got to talk with her.
Mary Ellen!
She isn't home, Henry.
What?
Mary Ellen went out a few minutes ago.
Oh. Thanks, Mrs. Grant.
Henry, is Mary Ellen in some kind of trouble? I couldn't keep from wondering.
About what?
Well, as I put my cat out a few minutes ago, I saw a car pull up in front of her house. It was the police.
The police?
Yes, they came for her.
I see.
It's all over, isn't it, Henry? The police have taken Mary Ellen away. There's no doubt in your own mind either, is there? You're sure she's responsible for Arnold's disappearance. And you wonder what will happen to her.
Hello, Henry. Well, Henry, I have some news for you. We found Arnold.
What?
Cosgrove told us the whole story a little while ago. Arnold tried to double-cross him and skip town.
Skip town?
With the company's money. He had it buried in a rose bed, dug it up the night of his so-called disappearance.
The cufflink.
He decided to use your idea to cover up his getaway. When he found out that Medbury Street was scheduled for the next crime, he decided to be it.
And he staged the whole thing. A phony disappearance. And he's alive.
Well, he wouldn't have been very long if it hadn't been for your alphabetical street idea.
I don't understand.
I admit I didn't take your idea seriously at first, Henry. But after Arnold's disappearance, I began to wonder. I decided to cover the next street just in case.
The next street. Medbury, Norton, Olive.
That's right, Olive. We covered it from one end to the other. 2 hours ago, at the Olive Street bus terminal, we picked up Arnold with $20,000 of embezzled money on him.
And Cosgrove kept saying that he was his friend.
Arnold tried to double-cross him and skip town, but he wouldn't have made it. Cosgrove was right behind him with a loaded .38 in his pocket. Well, that about winds it up. Oh, incidentally, I've got a message for you. We brought Mary Ellen in to tell her about Arnold, but she's home safe now. And she told me to tell you if you had time.
Oh, thanks.
Well, Henry, you gave us a big lift on this one. I'd say you were quite a detective.